Lately, it seems Roblox games based on anime are steadily becoming more popular. And of course, one of those animes that Roblox players have really enjoyed are the game versions of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. The anime JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is a rich tapestry of storytelling, and thus, here we have the top 5 JoJo games on Roblox. Starting off with number 5, we have Update 7 of JoJo Chains of Fate. This is the alpha version of the game, and for one thing, many players praise the developers for that this game is supported on all devices. The developers spent 2 years putting maximum effort into the game. The game is quite cinematic with video cutscenes, special effects, and a list of fixes and edits for the game as it goes on for a while. Players can enjoy the adventure, fighting, and roleplay aspects. 3.4 million visits to this game, and 43,270 favorites. And a large amount of people still consistently playing it to this day. Even with a small server that only allows 12 people, get some friends together and start up a match. Coming up next at number 4, we have Project JOJO. Project JOJO was one of the most popular JoJo Bizarre Adventure games that is actually still under construction by the developers. Even with it still being under development, players can still find a massive amount of enjoyment in this game. It has nearly over 200,000 players at a time, and 115.9 million visits. And if those numbers still don't reel you in, why don't you check out the 228 favorites this game has, along with a rating of 81%. And coming up at number 3, we have A Bizarre Day. This game is actually well received by players who can actually play the game. That's correct, this game is only compatible with PC players. So for the players who are on console or mobile, unfortunately, they won't have access to this game. Taking into consideration that the game at this point is at 2 years old, it's still insanely popular and has 222.3 million visits, 408,000 favorites, and has more than 14,000 people playing. This is clearly a game that the developer cares a great deal about. It's updated regularly, providing new adventures, new gear, and new weapons. There aren't too many complaints from players on this Roblox JoJo game, as it does have an 85% positivity rating. And getting down to the wire at number 2, we have Your Bizarre Adventure. This RPG adventure puts the players into the role of their favorite JoJo characters. There are specialties like boxing, sword style, and Hammond, which is a martial arts style of unknown origins. There are a ton of items for players to collect, like gold coins, boxing gloves, umbrellas, stone masks, and a lot more. It also has a ton of different stands based off the different important characters throughout the anime series. There are some aspects that are canon to the anime, and also some unofficial aspects for players to enjoy. This is one of the most recent JoJo games created, and it has gone through several updates to make it better and more enjoyable for players. It has 48.7 million visits, 184,000 favorites, and nearly 3,000 people playing at a time, and a positive player review of 86%. And finally, at number 1, we have Jotaro vs. Dio2, JoJo Poses Simulator. Now this is the highest rated JoJo game on Roblox with a 92% player approval rating. There is a disclaimer on this game that it's not intended for kids under 13 years old. So some content may be inappropriate for children, and the design is meant for teens and young adults. The genre is listed as comedy, but players have a bit more room to have fun with this game. It is a solo game, only allowing one player into the server, although the game just passed its 1-year anniversary of being released, and in that time has 16.4 million visits, 243,000 favorites, and has a constant stream of regular players. The developer does do regular updates to improve the game and player enjoyment. So for fans of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, who also have a sense of humor, this game is for you. Alright, ladies and gents, that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed, and make sure to do all those amazing things that YouTubers always ask you to do. Thanks for watching.